All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to Germany's military comeback. Shock everyone. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like my content as well. I don't know. I was thinking to just make a Facebook page to see if I can get more people coming into my videos. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if it's a good idea or not. Meantime, guys, let's jump in. Let's see what's going on.
It couldn't be done, that Germany, once a feared titan of military might, had permanently traded its steel for diplomacy and its panzer divisions for economic policy. But now, a shadow is rising over Europe, and the sleeping giant is stirring. For the first time in nearly a century, Germany is preparing not just for peace, but for war. Not as an aggressor, but as a defender of a crumbling order. And this time, the stakes are even higher. The transformation underway is more than political. It's cultural, psychological, and deeply strategic. The invasion of Ukraine by Russia in 2022 shattered illusions across the European continent. Among them was Germany's own sense of post-Cold War security. For decades, Berlin enjoyed the benefits of a global order protected by others, while its own armed forces atrophied. By 2019, international analysts called the Bundeswehr a complete joke. Helicopters were grounded, submarines non-functional, fighter jets unfit to fly. The military of Europe's largest economy had become a paper tiger. The image of a high-tech, disciplined Wehrmacht had given way to malfunctioning gear and underfunded.
I was thinking to react to some of all 20th century German military parade. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want me to do that. Outside of political reasons, I would love to react to it, but let me know in the comment section.
Regiments. Germany's military readiness had become an afterthought. Domestic trust in the armed forces dwindled, and for many, the idea of military strength felt outdated. But Vladimir Putin made a critical miscalculation.
Sorry, guys.
His aggression didn't just awaken NATO, it lit a fire under Berlin. And Germany, when cornered by history, knows how to respond with intensity. This is the same country that once rebuilt itself from the ruins of World War II into an economic powerhouse. Now, it's applying that same resolve to military resurgence. This isn't about ideology. It's about survival, sovereignty, and stability. Almost overnight, Germany announced a $105 billion fund to revitalize its military. It wasn't just an emergency measure. It was the opening salvo in a full-blown rearmament revolution. In 2024 alone, Germany spent $88.5 billion on defense, up 28% from the previous year, putting it on track to become the fourth largest military spender in the world. Only the US, China, and Russia spend more. But unlike them, Germany is catching up from decades of delay.
I think Poland is in that list as well. They're spending a lot in military.
And doing so with breathtaking speed. This is not just spending for show. It's a targeted, strategic investment aimed at building a force capable of projecting power and deterring threats. It means rebuilding entire industries, creating thousands of defense sector jobs, and re-establishing military production lines that had been dormant since the Cold War. And they're just getting started. German lawmakers have torn up previous debt limits that capped military spending, creating a $547 billion infrastructure and defense package designed to overhaul not only the Bundeswehr, but the logistical backbone that supports it. This massive package isn't just about tanks and missiles. It's about roads, railways, digital command networks, and satellite communication arrays that ensure Germany's military can move and fight as efficiently as its economy functions. These systems are meant to guarantee that in a real conflict, supplies move without delay, reinforcements deploy instantly, and coordination across NATO happens in real time. And if that wasn't enough, Berlin triggered a European Union emergency clause, allowing for even greater defense investment without triggering EU budget penalties. Germany is effectively rewriting the rulebook on European defense economics. This is not your grandfather's Germany. This is a nation preparing for defense economics. This is not your grandfather's...
This is AI, right? It's getting way too good,
Germany.
Man.
This is a nation preparing for a fight, one that may not come tomorrow, but for which it refuses to be unprepared again. And it's not just about Germany. It's about fulfilling its role as the anchor of European defense.
I agree with that.
It's about rising to meet history once more, not with conquest, but with the strength to prevent it. Berlin now stands as both a symbol and a center of European resilience. For the first time in generations, Germany is not apologizing for its power. It's preparing to wield it wisely. The new Bundeswehr is being reshaped for the 21st century. Since 2022, Germany has launched 97 procurement and development projects. It's rebuilding stockpiles of Leopard 2 A8 main battle tanks, arguably the best tank on the European continent.
100%.
It's commissioning cutting-edge U-212 CD submarines and buying more Patriot air defense systems. Precision artillery, check. Cyber defense, underway. Artificial intelligence and satellite reconnaissance, in development. The new German doctrine is clear. If Russia can see it, Germany will see it first, and act faster. Commanders will have access to real-time intelligence. Units will operate with interoperability baked into their DNA. From tactical drones to advanced counter-electronic warfare capabilities, Germany is embracing the future of combat. It's also investing in resilient command structures, hardened communications, and layered missile defense systems. But hardware is only half the story. The Bundeswehr has a manpower problem. Years of disinterest in military service have left Germany with just 180,000 active soldiers.
Huge mistake. How do you protect a nation if you don't have a military? Didn't Poland make this mistake during First World War II? Like, if you don't take care of your military, you're literally, you know who's dealing with this right now? Funny enough, Canada. You know why Trump is being very strong with Canada, right? He understands that Canada's sovereignty is just an artificial line at this point. They don't have a military to go against us. He knows it. He knows that the Canadian sovereignty is it's just a matter of time when he takes some of the part of Canada, I guess. I don't know. But, metaphorically, that's what's going on, guys. So you don't have a strong military. Your sovereignty as a country, it's just a matter of time.
That's changing.
Whether it's moral or immoral, that's not the argument for this, right? It's just that it could happen.
Berlin plans to recruit 20,000 more troops by 2031 and increase its reserve force from 60,000 to 200,000.
Not to be
A
more.
new volunteer service has been introduced. All 18-year-olds now receive questionnaires assessing their willingness to serve. Germany isn't calling for conscription yet, but it's laying the groundwork. And behind the scenes, discussions about a potential reintroduction of mandatory service are growing louder. The public is being softened to the idea, and if conflict intensifies, the shift could happen quickly. Germany is also working to improve military culture, increase diversity in the ranks, and provide more career options to attract talent. Training standards are also being overhauled. The Bundeswehr is integrating NATO combat doctrine more rigorously and investing in joint operations training with allies like the US, France, and Poland. Simulated war games now factor in scenarios from Arctic conflict to cyber warfare. It's not just about numbers, it's about readiness. Germany wants a fighting force that is smart, adaptive, and lethal when needed. One that can operate in every domain: land, sea, air, cyber, and space. It is partnering with universities for cyber defense, linking with AI research hubs, and working with private industry to ensure its technological edge. And here's the kicker. Germany's military expansion isn't just for Germany, it's for Europe. The Bundeswehr is being positioned as a backbone force for NATO's eastern flank. 5,000 German soldiers will soon be permanently stationed in Lithuania, a move that signals Berlin's readiness to be the first line of defense if Putin dares to test NATO's resolve. In Latvia and Estonia, German troops are conducting regular exercises. A new NATO logistics hub in Germany is under construction. The intent is crystal clear. Germany wants to be the shield of the continent, and its allies are taking notice. NATO commanders now view Germany not just as a partner, but as a leader. Multinational task forces are being planned with Germany at their core. That same resolve has seen Germany's Navy fire live rounds in the Red Sea for the first time in its modern history. Its foreign policy is now spearheaded by Johann Vadeful, a pro-Ukraine hawk who views Putin's war not as a border dispute, but as a referendum on the future of European sovereignty.
Really?
Under his guidance, Germany is
Really? I just can't see Russian taking over Europe. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't. They don't have the economical strength to do so. I just don't see it. They don't have even the population to do so. I personally believe that when it comes down to this conflict, man, Just let them have it. Just let them have it, man.
Becoming both the arsenal
Just let
and
them have it,
advocate
bro.
for Europe's defense.
Meaning, like, just
Defense
let-
diplomacy is now at the core of
let
Berlin's
them
foreign
just-
strategy. Germany
share
is
some punches,
supplying
bro.
arms to Ukraine, training Ukrainian troops, and pushing for faster EU defense integration. So what does it all mean? It means that the era of German military passivity is over. The same nation that once dismantled its army out of shame is now rebuilding it out of necessity. The world has changed, and Germany is changing with it. From defense to deterrence, Berlin is repositioning itself for a new era. The ghosts of the past are not forgotten, but they are no longer obstacles. They are reminders. Germany is shedding old inhibitions and embracing a new responsibility to protect the peace its ancestors once shattered. For Putin, it's a nightmare scenario. The same Germany he counted on to be cautious and constrained is now building one of the most modern, well-funded militaries in the world. If he invades a NATO country, he won't just face American air power and British resolve. He'll face German tanks, German soldiers, and a Germany that no longer hesitates. And that, perhaps, is the most dangerous development for any expansionist regime. Germany's rise changes the entire calculus of confrontation in Europe. It tips the balance from reactive defense to proactive deterrence. 100 years ago, German militarism brought the world to war. Today, its resurgence may be what stops the next one. There is irony in that, but also justice. The phoenix rising from the ashes is no longer burning down the world, it's defending it. The world may yet find that a strong Germany is not a threat, but a shield. So here's the question. Is this Germany's redemption arc, or the start of a new chapter in European power politics? Can a nation that once brought the world to its knees now rise as its guardian? Is Germany prepared not just to...
I think Germany is ready for this. The thing is that, first of all, I just don't know how you guys can keep doing war stuff without having kids, man. Like, just don't understand it. That's Russia as well. Like, I don't know how you guys Russia can keep doing this without having kids, man. At some point, this is gonna catch on. Golly, man. Yeah, Germany's rethinking their position militarily. It's important. However, the birth rate need to be talked about, because even if there's a certain percentage, you can outcast that by having more kids, because that having more kids at least that funnel that percentage. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. It might be wrong here, but I would love to hear you guys' opinions. I will see you next one.